Hello guys, welcome back. Today in this video I'm going to tell you more about exercise, about solving some exercise challenges in a little bit kind of advanced level. Okay, earlier video I just gave you a short brief about how we can find the exercise. Okay, so in this video we will try to check each and every level of security, and we will try to bypass this all kind of security levels. Okay, so without wasting the time, let's start. Okay, so first of all we need to visit this site. Okay, leadtime.net/exercise lab 1. Actually it's a online practical lab. Okay, so it's very good practical lab. In this lab we will check each and every level of security levels. Okay, so the person who doesn't having a testing lab, who can we can easily visit this site and test their skills and do some practical labs also. So without wasting the times, just click it. Okay, so here we are on challenge level 1. Okay, so simply we will just try to inject our input code query uh, to check whether it is reflecting back or not. I'm just simply typing hello. Okay, see, hello is reflecting. So we will try to just simply inject our simple payload script, HTML sorry JavaScript. Okay, to check whether it is working or not. Okay, simply yes, it's working. Okay, one, here it's showing that document.url to pass this challenge. Okay, see, here it's reflecting a name parameter. Okay, so this is the name and it's reflecting here after uh, putting that script, putting that our payloads. It's a name parameter. Okay, so we got the parameter. As I have told you that this is a parameter. In this we can also inject our JavaScript code inside the parameter or inside that name input query field. Okay, so here it's saying that document dot url to pass this level. We will simply just try to pass this level, and each and every level has its own security levels. Okay, and we will try to just execute, we will try to solve all this security level and execute all the XSS script. Okay, so we are on challenge level 2. Okay, so just giving any kind of input query, power something, just given here, it's not showing whether this kinds of something happen. Okay, so we can simply see their source code. Okay, to see the source code of this page, we just need either you can right click and go to the option view page source, or simply just press Ctrl plus U. Okay, it will open your page source. So here in page source we have to find our keyword which we have given, power. So here the power is showing inside the valve. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit brief how we will solve this value. Okay, see what's showing here. Input field Let's take in copy. Where it's gone? I think okay, no issue. Kate C control plus see our input is this, okay, power, but it's coming inside the value option. If we give our script query, our JavaScript, if we put alert1 script, what will happen? Okay, if we give this script, okay, see, it will come inside the value option and it will not going to close. It will simply just takes all the our payloads as a string, okay, so it's not closing this. Okay, to close this value options, okay, and to run our script, we need to put first we need to close the value options. Okay, what is the value option? The value option is this bracket. Okay, first we need to close this. Okay, we will close this first and then we will give our payload. Okay, so what will now we will check by putting there here control V. See what is going, that value option is been blocked. Okay, now this part has become independent. Okay, this part is not coming inside these value options. Okay, we will not going to take care of this part. Okay, we will our main motive is to inject our query. Okay, our main motive is to not to make not to become not to make our script as a string. Okay, so let's copy, let's try to inject our code inside this. Okay, and hit C. It's work. So we need to check each and every levels of security. Okay, after that we have to understand what it's saying. Okay, and then we will try to inject our payloads after watching after each and every scripts. Okay, again document dot url. Okay, see basically what is saying, as we all know that browser web application browser execute HTML. Okay, and HTML interacts with the JavaScripts. So with the help of JavaScript inside HTML, we will simply inject our payloads. Okay, and we can easily pop up our script inside that web applications. Okay, and we can simply hack this. Okay, now we are on the challenge 3. Again we will give some query here. Okay, nothing showing. Going to the source page, control U, control F, round, ROUND, round. See, the round is reflecting here. Copy, paste. Okay, round is reflecting inside the double quotes. Okay, so if we give our payloads alert 1 script tag close, what will happen? We will just simply check. Okay, see, it's just taking all the payload as a string coming inside the value options. Okay, so we need to close this first. If we will close this by giving this part, actually it's a closing part, so we need to give closing part first. Okay, to close the value options, copy and see what's going to happen. See, this value part is being totally closed. This part has been closed. Okay, and our script are now independent. Okay, our script is now independent, and we don't worry about this part. Okay, we don't need to worry about this part, we don't need to think about this part. Okay, so our aim is to goal is to inject our payloads. Okay, so to inject our payloads, to pop up our payloads, we first need to close the value option. We just need to remove our query, our scripts from the value options. To remove from the value options, we just need to put some tags. Okay, we need to close the value options by putting some tags, so that our script doesn't come inside the value options. Okay, so I'm just copying it this payloads. Okay, or else I just type so that you can easily understand. Script alert 1 and script tag close. Okay, see, this is how we have to pass. Okay, we have to pass this filtration, this bypass. Okay, this firewall. We are on the level 4 now. Again giving some query, doesn't reflecting. View page source, welcome is coming inside this single quote. Okay, so what will be our payload will be single quote, this bracket closing, script alert 1 script tag close. We can give any things over here. If we give string, the string must come inside a single inverted comma or a double inverted comma. Okay, or if we are giving numeric, then it doesn't needs to require to put single inverted comma or a double inverted comma. Okay, see, it works. Document.url to pass this level. Okay, good work. Now we are at the challenge level 5. Okay, again I am giving some query here. Spider-Man doesn't reflecting page source, we'll see, and we will try to find Spider-Man. Where is Control plus F, Spider-Man. Spider-Man is reflecting inside a double inverted comma and a semicolon. Okay, so what will be our payloads? Okay, see, if we give our payloads, JavaScript payloads, what will show here? First we will try to see what the result will going to come out if we simply just put our payloads inside this column, inside this tr parameter value options search bar. See what is going, it just simply making is it's as a string part. Okay, it's not putting outside the string part. Okay, so to putting outside the string part, we simply need to put this. Okay, and to close this also. Okay, this indicates to break a line. Okay, this part, basically this part indicating to breaking a line inside JavaScript. Okay, so we also need to break this code, to break this line, to execute our payloads. Okay, we will just try to check this by putting our script alert sorry, we just need to give, we here not to put script tag. Okay, we can simply use our this function alert part. Okay, because we have to execute JavaScript, so without script we can also execute our JavaScript. Okay, I'm just tell you how. Okay, actually it doesn't work, I think. Let me check, I have something done wrong. Or else yes, actually I'm doing something wrong. Let me check what I am mistaking. Okay, so basically actually see, it's coming inside the script tag, so we do not need to put our script tag over here. Okay, we just simply need to execute our JavaScript. Okay, so what was that? This alert one. Okay, try to check now. Alert one actually I'm mistaking. Okay, alert one. Okay, see, basically what I was missing, I was giving a semicolon instead of double semicolon instead of this. Okay, so the payload will be actually I just write it over here. Okay, see, the payload will be this this alert 1. Okay, this and this. Okay, actually I was what doing mistake was I was giving this this instead of uh, this. That's why I was just committing mistake. Okay, so and as we all saw that it doesn't require inside the script, we don't need to put the script because we already inside the script tag. So it's a good sign that for vulnerability. Okay, it's a very good sign for vulnerability. I'm just showing you again here. See, it's working. So I hope it's clear. It's a normal mistake. Okay, so don't bother about this. Document.url to pass this level. Okay, we are at the challenge 6. Okay, so giving another query, friend not showing, control U for view source page. So again it's showing inside a script tag. It's actually a good sign. It's a very good sign that it's maybe it's a vulnerable. We just simply need to execute a JavaScript tag. We need to just put to execute our payload. So the payload will be our this section will be just control V. Okay, friends, so we just need to give our script is this alert. It is just similar as the previous one. Okay, it is just as similar as previous. The only difference is that here is a single inverted comma, and in the previous one was the double inverted comma. Okay, so we just simply copy it and we will try to execute. So it works. So I'm just doing it manually so that you can see what was the payload. Single inverted comma, semicolon, alert, our message, then just we need to close it as from the beginning. Okay, what was that starting? First one was closing this semicolon and this single inverted comma. Okay, we will try to inject. It's work. Document.url to pass the level. Okay, now we are at the challenge level 7. Okay, again we will just give some query here. Hello, it's not reflecting. Page source, we will find our query. See, the hello is inside a single inverted comma inside the value sections. So we will just try to execute as earlier payloads. Okay, script alert 1, script tag close. See what's happened, it doesn't reflect our payloads. We will go again to check our query. See what's happening out there. It's our payloads are coming inside the value section as it is become now string. Okay, even we have closed the value section, this value section also, it is still as become a string. Okay, so whatever we will give the query, okay, as this script, it will mention. And see it's just see what is this. I just show you. Copy. See what's happening out there. Actually it's skipping this close tag. Okay, this tag is skipping, so that's why just taking is as a string part. So we need to use the another payloads. Okay, so what the payload will be, the payload will be on mouse over. Okay, on mouse over is equal to alert 1. This, what we have to do is we just need to put one inverted comma at the starting of this sentence, this payload, and one at the start of alert word where it's beginning. Why? Because as we saw that the single inverted comma was there to close the value part. Okay, so we will just try to inject our payload now. So what's happened, it doesn't show. Actually I'll just tell you that it's a on mouse over. So when we will put our cursor to that field, it will reflect. See, this reflect. Why? Because it's on mouse over. When we will put our cursor to that field, then it will reflect. So this is how we can change our payloads. Okay, document.url to pass the level. See, simply we need to learn the things around. Okay, we just need to learn the things around. Okay, good work. We are at the challenge level. Actually I'm just saying that we need to learn the JavaScript very deeply to understand the logic, to understand the basics concepts. Okay, to understand their tags and payloads. Okay, so first of all we need to learn the JavaScripts at very depth. Okay, we are at challenge level. I'm giving some query here. It's not reflecting. Control U. It's coming inside the value section, single inverted comma. Okay, the payload will be same as we'll see this script alert 1 script tag close. See what happened, it doesn't reflect any payload, it doesn't work. So we will see our what happened in the background. See what's happening around there is that all the script, all the tags is been filtering out. This website is filtering all the tags. If you will see this, this is encoding it's filtering out all the tags. Okay, so it's not vulnerable, it's not going to vulnerable, it's not going to inject over here our XSS payload. We need to find the another way, another parameter or input field where we can inject our XSS. Okay, we need to find, so let's find. See here are two parameters, a name parameter and a submit parameter. Submit is also a parameter. Okay, we will just simply try to put query. We will try to just check. Okay, what's happening around here. See, hello, it's reflected, it means that it's vulnerable, means this submit button is vulnerable. So we will just simply try to inject our payloads. Before injecting the payloads, we will try to check. Okay, the submit button value, it's coming inside the double inverted comma and a closing bracket. Okay, and a closing tag, sorry. So we'll just give over here, this is the closing for a submit button value. Now we will try to inject our payload. Okay, script tag close. Now we will launch this payload and see, we will see that what's going to happening. Okay, we will check this. See what's happened, it doesn't work out here. Now let's check on the background. See what's happening, it's filtering out. See, and it's taking it as a string. Okay, our payloads are now become a string. Why? Because it's filtered this tag. Okay, this tag is been skipped by the developer. Actually developer said this security has put in over here that this tag will be stripped when it will going to inject or put inside the website. Okay, so what will be our payloads? Okay, our payloads will be this, and we will use on mouse over as already mentioned. Okay, alert 1, and what we will going to do, we will just put this double inverted comma, as we all know that this part has been we need to close this first to inject our payloads. Okay, so we will simply launch this payload inside the submit button to execute our JavaScript code. Okay, so let's try G. Okay, and as already told that it's an on mouse over, we will just try to put the cursor on that submit button to check. Yes, it's working. Okay, and now document.url to pass the level. it's working. Document.url. So now we have finished the challenges. Okay, so this is the way we can simply just put our XSS script. This is the way we can test the website security and we can implement our XSS script. Okay, till then, thank you. If you liked it, just comment. Okay, stay updated for more videos. In the next video we will try to inject by verb suit. Okay, before verb suit, we will I will give you a short brief. Okay, so stay updated with my videos. Thank you.